Hi, how is everybody? Today we're going to be preparing egg pizza. Let's get into it. The ingredients for this class are going to be 4 eggs, green onions, garlic, tomato, bell peppers, cheese, sausage, and green oil. The equipment for today is going to be a knife, a cutting board, Teflon pan if possible, if not any pan will do, and a spatula. Today we're going to do something called egg pizza. I love to do this recipe, especially on the weekends, because it gives me the opportunity to dive into whatever I have in my fridge, half-cooked vegetables and leftover ingredients that I'm supposed to use in other recipes, but I didn't at the end. Here I'm chopping the garlic and the green part of the green onions, and you can see how I have a half tomato, half bell pepper, a single mushrooms, a boiled potato, a sausage from hot dogs from the weekend, and cube cheese. Each recipe of egg pizza is going to be entirely different because it depends entirely on the ingredients that you have in your fridge. Always try that the portion of the ingredients that you are going to use for this recipe are always bite-sized. That means that you have to be able to eat them in 1 or 2 bites tops. I'm going to portion the mushrooms, I'm going to cut the tomatoes in wedges. I'm going to use half of this bell pepper and I'm going to cut it into strips and then in half. I'm going to cube the boiled potato. If you don't have a boiled potato but you have steamed vegetables or leftover vegetables from other dish, use those as well. It will add flavor to your egg pizza and it will be delicious. Same idea with the sausage. If you don't have sausage but you have leftover barbecue chicken or something of that sort, pull the chicken and add it into your recipe. It will be very interesting. So these are the ingredients that we're going to use for this version of the egg pizza. Now on a pan, we're going to heat up the pan medium temperature. We're going to add some oil. You can use vegetable oil like I'm using here, or you can use some butter or olive oil as well. We want it to be really hot. And we're going to add or chopped garlic and onions. Again, this recipe is very versatile. So if you don't like garlic, you don't need to add garlic. If you don't like onion, you don't need to add onion either. What you're looking for here is for the garlic and the onion to start caramelizing and to start showing some golden around them. Like you can see here, the garlic is starting to get some golden. That's amazing. That's what you're looking for. How long and how much caramelization you're looking for, that depends on what you want, right? It's entirely up to you. Always try to use all the surface of your pan. All the surface of your pan is hot. So if you spread everything around, it will cook faster and you will have a more control on the cooking than if you concentrate everything in one corner. Perfect. You can see how beautiful caramelizing you can see on the garlic. Nice. Now we're going to add the mushrooms. Nice. And a couple tablespoons of the green oil. If you want to see how to do a green oil, go to class number 2. Here, there you can see entire ingredient list and a full recipe for you to do it. We're going to mix a little bit. We're going to add our potatoes and the sausage, and we're going to start mixing all together to bring all the flavors together. We can season here some salt and pepper. Here, if you think your pan is too hot, turn it down. If you think your pan is too cold, turn it up a little bit. You can add some more oil if you think it needs more. Always be careful with the oil, add little by little until you reach the desired amount of oil or butter as well. Always trying to spread all your mix into the entire surface of your pan. And now we're going to add the bell peppers. I don't want to cook the bell peppers for longer time, just for a little bit, couple minutes, because I want some crisp at the end when the dish is ready. The last ingredients, if you are using tomatoes, have to be the tomatoes. The tomatoes have a lot of humidity on its own, so it's going to cool down the temperature of your pan a little bit. Nice. We're going to cook for a couple seconds more. And we're adding the tomatoes. You will see in a second a lot of humidity being evaporated. That's from the tomatoes, that's fine. You can season more if you want. You can add more green oil if you are looking for that. Perfect. And now we're going to start cracking the eggs and put them around the plate. This dish is going to be together by the eggs and the cheese. Right after the eggs, we're going to put the cheese around the pan as well. In this case, I have cubed cheese, but you can also use slices. That will be fine as well. Once you spread all your cheese, you're going to salt, pepper. You are going to turn off your stove, and you're going to put a lid on top of your pan. And you're going to let it sit between 5 to 10 minutes. Or until the egg cooks to the consistency that you are looking for. As an option, you can whisk your eggs in advance, and then you will have a very nice omelette. And we're going to cover it, and we're going to let it rest for between 5 to 10 minutes. And in this case, I cook it for 8 minutes, and there you go. Enjoy, guys. See you next time.